I don't know what happened. He said, easy money, we're back. Oh yeah. That was the last stop. So we gotta put this Moffett back on. We gotta put this Moffett back on the truck, man. You know, it's easy though. I had to use the phone to take pictures. That's why, of the product. I forgot the other phone, so that's what happened. You know, it's all good though. But I'm gonna show y'all how it's done, man. You know, this your forks right here. I usually stick my forks out, raise them up. First switch. Put them down. I go in with it. Got them up. Usually, I hit this switch right here. I might want to go in a little bit more. That should be good. All right. So we're going up. All right. All right, we go up. I raise it up a little bit. I usually got these two lights right here on the other side too. Make sure it's nice and even. So we in, baby. So I just raise it up a little bit. I hit that switch. Turn my key off. But that was the last stop, so I know I gotta do a post-trip inspection on this one, so I just remember the number when I do my post-trip, 1021. Take the key out because we're done for the day. Now we gotta head back up north to clock out, which is probably like 45 minutes with the traffic and whatnot. So we put the Moffett back on. You know, some people call it a forklift. You know, we got the connector for the lights and what have you. You know, I think I need my other hand for this one. Do I? Let's see if I can do it. All right, we got it. One hand. That's in there. You know, we got this. Definitely got to keep this intact, for sure. You know, I don't know if this will stay up. Let's see though. Nope, it didn't stay up. So, all right. So now we back. So this little pin can hold that. All right, being that we on this side, you know, my strap is out. I usually get this, you know, I got this from Amazon or whatever. I need this, you know, it's easier, you know, but I need two hands for this, so I ain't gonna use that. All right, basically if it's one strap, I just roll it on. Usually I use that. Crank that strap up quicker. But I got my camera on me, so look at that. People in the area walking. They walking, they looking. Nosy people. Alright. I got my bar. Put my bar back. Oh, snap. that bar back. You know. So we're in a flatbed with a Moffett, man. 18-wheeler. Long flatbed. You know. All these leaves around here, man. So normally, check your lines. Make sure they're nice and tight. You know, everything good. Just a basic little check. Your landing gear. You know what I mean? Everything is good. We set to go back and clock out, man. We set to go back and clock out. I gotta put this other pen on. You know? Let me see if this will work right here. Would it? I don't think so. I don't have anything. They don't work, so. And I don't have my tripod with me. So I think, man, we finished for the day. We finito. So we're about to end this live in a bit. I gotta take that off. We all good. What's up to Andrella? His blessings. What up, Life with Jones, Bonita, Sabrina Hayes, Cecilia Bryant, Nicole Morin. Says I passed my CDL class yesterday. Captain Gown. GSF trucking school. I got my completion certificate. Wow, 180 hours. Wow. We were just talking about that earlier. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I only did back in 2014. I only did like, I'd say about maybe 13, 14 hours hands-on training. That was it, man. You know, I just didn't feel like sitting in that classroom for that long. So I just paid for the hands-on training. You know, I didn't have time for all that, man. Sitting in the classroom all day, that just wasn't me. You know, but congratulations. Oh, I gotta get my reflector. Why you ain't tell me my reflector was still out there, huh? Everything good, man. Let's see. For sure, Robbie Don, do your thing, man. What's up, Master Wu? Mary Jules. Yeah, we had a live earlier, man, but you know, the connection messed up and everything. You know, you have to go check that video out. You know, but we finished for the day. We done. We done for the day. Maybe we'll have a live later. I think we're working on a biblical discussion. You know, like with Jones family. He laughing. You laughing for? You laughing for, huh? He said that's what you love, finishing early. Okay. I mean, I started at 6, but you never know. You know, you might get a late call or when you're about to clock out. Can you do this delivery? You know, that can happen. You know, as soon as you're about to clock out, he said about to take a nap. Shoot, I could. You know, I should, you know. I should, I'm thinking about it. That's for sure. But we had a live earlier, man. Y'all go check that out. I don't know if it's still up. I don't know if that live's still up. You know? So, shout out to everybody out there, man. I'm about to sign off. He says, you're working like the rent is due. Oh, yes. Oh, it's rent time. You know? There's a lot of people's rent, mortgage, all that right now. You know? So we're about to end this live, man. I thank everybody for tuning in, for sure. I'm about to get rolling back. Probably take a little rest somewhere on the highway. Lay down, go to sleep. You know? already ate. All right. What's up to Henry Ross? So I'll catch y'all later, you know. So I did 10-hour drive yesterday to Kentucky. Robbie Don says, yes, sir, had the Truth of God in Los Angeles family auditorium praying for me and just believe, just like Jesus said on Mark 9:23. All things are possible if you believe. Lightfoot Jones says, be careful for sure. Henry Ross says, I'm late. Oh, yeah. What's up to Gladys? Yeah, man, we had a live earlier, you know, and I was going to end it, but we got clicked off, so I decided to come back on. All right? So God bless everybody out there, man, you know, because every time I click this thing off, every time I click it off, you know, this guy got a scooter. He says, Gino said he's glad you're back. Titus. She said, Gino said he's glad you're back, Tony Harvin. What you mean by that? You know what? Y'all can come with me for a little bit till I find a rest stop, all right? Y'all can come with me for a little bit, you know? He said in his latest sermon. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. He says, I'm glad I'm back. What happened? You sure that was the latest sermon? Or that wasn't last year? Because my YouTube channel was down last year. You know? That's why. So what video was that he said that? Right? He says, thank you for your prayers. For sure. Make sure we got everything. He said he even shouted out Giroux. It could be last year too. Yeah. I mean he shouted out the YouTubers recently when the Truth of God was down, you know. Started blocked. He says that was nice of him. Absolutely. Shout out to Gino. All right, we're rolling. We're definitely rolling. You know, y'all can come with me for a bit. Y'all can come with me for a little bit. But once I see a stop, I'm chilling out for a bit, man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. For sure. All right, back to the spot is 30 minutes. Suggested route.
Start en route to 509.
Hey, don't say the address. I don't want them people
east
there.
on Adlin Avenue. Then turn left onto Redbird Drive.
Relax. I gotta put it on mute. A lot of trolls out here. Find my work address and try to come. You know, I gotta you know, I had to block that out. You know what I mean? All right. What up, any more? What up? I gotta see where this is heading. Let's see where I can put this at. All right, we're rolling. Y'all can roll with me for a little bit, and that's it. That is it. You know? All right. Make sure we good. We ain't forget nothing. Everything is good. We got our keys. I got my laptop. Got everything. Got the work phone, gloves. Double check. Took the pictures. All right. Make sure your trailer brakes, your parking brake. Make sure all that is good. You know, everything good. All right, we good. the seatbelt on. Alright, look to my right. Nobody coming. Look to my left. Nobody coming. Alright, let's go. Let's roll out. Gotta make this left. Oh, this is a tight turn right here. It's another one from my last video, man. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect turn, man. Perfect turn. Perfect turn. So now we good. We rolling. Gotta get out of the way. Guy cleaning his car. You know. It's a nice little ride he got. You know. I'm gonna get at y'all in a bit. Just trying to get on this highway. Man, these some tight turns right here, man. But it's light though. No cars coming. No pedestrians. Now, if it did come running out, I don't know. That's something different. We going straight through that. Bears, coyotes, any type of animal come out. I'm going through it. You hear me? Y'all gonna see a fatality live on camera. That was a lot of this deer season. All right. Any debates coming? Yes. Most likely tonight. Most likely tonight. I haven't got the time, the exact time for the for one person. So I'm still waiting. You know, I gotta check my email after I, you know, get off this live and whatnot. For sure. So we heading back up 77 to the yard, the clock out. You know? So I gotta make a right here at this light. Pretty day out, you know. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alright? So it's 1.4 miles to 485. I don't like 485. A lot of, you know, state troopers pull you over randomly. You know? But I gotta take it though. What up, prodigal son? Said I got your back. Appreciate that. You know? You know, the man said he got my back. Appreciate that. You know, don't be like no broken rocks out there, man. You understand? Don't be like no dirty broken rocks. You know what I mean? You gotta be solid, you gotta be still. You know? You can't be no juicy rock. Trying to have my back, man, for real. You know? Alright? Hayes says we got Daddy, we about to pull on. Said we about to pull up on the ops. It's funny, man. Said we about to pull up on the ops. Y'all go ahead, man. You know? He said, just kidding. For sure. You know? But you got a lot of weird people out there like that would just, wow, I heard the address in full and whole. You know? I'm just gonna walk by to see if I see him or her. We got some silly people out here like that, man, for real. You know? Some sick people out there. Alright? So we're about to hit 45, man. about to hit 45. I hope this ain't the same spot where that truck flipped over. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck in traffic. Otherwise, you know? Nicole Martin says, you have an easy job because you get to use equipment. I mean, for the most part, yeah, you know, but without no equipment, the more money, like the guy was stating earlier about food services being slavery, they're gonna make you work, you know, carrying those heavy boxes and whatnot, for sure. All right. Rolling. Ain't got no yield sign over here. There's 2 cars on my right. Speed. He says, work day today, get that money. Robbie Don, excuse me, says spring breaks, just release, yes sir. He said traffic monitors adjusted, copy. This guy, you're having a flashback from school, man. You know, you passed, man, it's over, man. It's all right. It's okay, man, you know? I remember those days, though, man. Hayes said, just messing around. Excuse me. So let me stop before the over-righteous folks come at me. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of over-righteous people. For sure. That should be better right there. Alright? He says, Traveling Mercy, have a joyful day, Tony. I'm out to a job fair for truck driving now. Shout out to Robbie Don. I hope you get it works for you. You know what I mean? Welcome to shout out to you for sure. All right. You said you didn't see any heathens decorating out there. Well, there's a lot of them. You know, there's a lot of them. What's up to John? What up? John Bernard Jr., what up? A Pepper says, calling you Willie Nelson. I think I read that one. Boone says, hypothetically, Tony, say you was locked up and witnessed a stabbing. Will you tell the guards what happened if asked? Well, you gotta understand, man, prison is prison. You know what I mean? How a person act on the outside, I don't care if they're Christian, they holy, whatever the case may be, you can't act like that in prison unless you're in PC. You know? If one is over righteous, they don't need to be in population, man, at all. You understand? When you're in prison, listen. If a fight is happening, if a stabbing is happening, you know, if a person witness it and they are telling person, then they should have been the person to help that person out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say anything, man. You understand? And I don't really think it happened like that in prison. You know? If a fight happened, if a stabbing happened, listen, man, you just gotta walk. You gotta walk straight as if you don't see nothing. You can't just sit around. If you see a stabbing, you can't just look at it like, wow, oh my goodness. In prison, you gotta just act like you don't see anything in prison. You gotta mind your own business. You know what I mean? So all that old righteous stuff that people got and you know what I mean, following this and following that on the outside, in the outside world, it don't work like that in prison, man. It don't. You know what I mean? Because a person can lose their life in prison. You know? If they don't know how prison works. Alright? So you gotta abide by what happens in prison, man. It sucks. Just like in prison, in certain prisons, you gotta stick with your own kind. You gotta stick with your own race. You know? You may be cool with White John on the outside. Y'all may have grown up with each other. But if y'all in prison together, you know, and it's like whites with whites, you know, Spanish people with Spanish people, blacks with blacks, you lose your life at the end of the day. So a person who's like so holier than thou, and let's just say they go to prison for whatever reason, and you gotta stick with your own race. They gotta follow those rules in prison, man. It's just how it is in there. It sucks, but hey, you know, you're trying to survive. Prison is a place that you gotta survive, man. In there, because anything can happen. You know, you're looking, you're telling. You know what I mean? You're not following prison rules. Yes, you can follow the scriptures at the end of the day, but you might as well go to PC. Go to protective custody. If that's the case, you know, because one can't be in population if they have a mindset like that. You know? Alright? Alright, we approaching 77. Gotta cut to my left. And this area is kind of difficult to get to your left. We gotta stay focused though. It's like 2 or 3 lanes I gotta cut over. Man, it's crazy. My fault. Alright. What up to JP? What up? Shout out to you. Didn't know you was a driver. Oh yeah, man. Oh yes. Oh yes. You know? 10 years, man. Not straight, but 10 years. 10 years. Almost. Alright, I don't like how this is right here. Like that. Alright, traffic's alright so far. It's okay so far. Man. I'll get back with y'all in a bit. I'm just trying to. The truck on the right. And he's speeding. Alright, let me get to these comments. Appreciate that, Boom. Appreciate that. Life with Jones family said, I pray I never experienced prison. For sure, the same here. But funny thing is, man, I always wanted to do corrections. I thought about going into that. You know, I really did. You know, me, I like stuff like that. You know, if I could help somebody, whether at a job or whatever the case may be, I like stuff like that, for sure. You know what I mean? But we'll see, though. Look at this guy. Yeah, I saw this guy. Wow. He says, do they have any Christian cliques in prison to stand with? Well, I mean, you don't hear too much about people turning to Christ, you don't hear too much about that. You hear a lot of people turning to Islam. You know, the Aryan Nation, a lot of people turning to gangs, Bloods, Crips, you know, Latin Kings. It's all about, you know, you need that. Some people need that protection. You know what I mean? So people turn into groups like that. So when have you ever heard of anybody turn to Christ in prison? A lot of them turn to Islam. You know? I'm not saying nobody has ever turned to Christ in prison, you know? But it's rare. You hear about it. He said that's too dangerous. I don't know. Wouldn't do it. Wow. G Swole says you are good. He says you are good. Your phone while driving. I'm snitching to the cops on you. What do you mean? Snitching what? What are you talking about? You think I'm holding the phone? The man said he's telling the cops on me. Boone says, I feel sorry for our Muslim brothers. Imagine dying and you wake up in the grave with no fine virgin women. I don't get it. You gotta let me know what you mean by that. Oh, you said it was a joke. Ain't you a CDL driver too, man? Right? Bus driver. I don't think you bus drivers can have like mounts in your bus to put your phone on. I don't even think y'all can use the phone at all. Period. Not even with a headset. What's up to B Jones? Shout out to you. Hey Jones family, you funny. Funny as ever. Alright, man. It's kind of hard to find a rest stop, but man, we almost at the yard anyway. We almost at the yard. Jones family. G Swole says, nah, we can't use any type of device while driving a bus. That's funny. Sucks to be y'all, man. Sucks to be y'all. You know? We can use the phone anytime we want. Anytime, brother. You know? Anytime. Henry Ross says, sorry if I didn't hear before. You said it was a debate tonight, and what's it about and who's laying it down? St. Louis and Emmanuel. I'm still waiting on Emmanuel to send the time over. I think he said 8:30 Texas time, but ain't Texas time like 2 hours ahead of me? So I'm like, if he says that, then I can't do that. That's kind of late. They're talking about hell. They're talking about hell in that debate. He said, whatever truck driver. Hey, whatever bus boy. Hey, listen, man. You know, shout out to them bus drivers, man, who can't use phones, man. Comar says, I only worked at FedEx for 5 months, and out because that work was hard. Jones family says, I'm in Dallas. Hey, what time is it out there in Dallas, Jones family? What's the time out there? Oh man, they cutting up in the chat room, man. It's cutting up. Alright. He says, you're good at staying. You're good at staying in the lane when other truck drivers be irritating me, swerving into my lane. Huh. Look at this one right here. This van driver. I slow down, man. I slow down. When I see a truck in my right or left mirror, I slow down. You know, if they speed, slow down. You know. Oh, you said 12:25. Okay, 1 hour ahead. I thought it was 2. My fault. All right, so hopefully we'll hear from Emmanuel in a bit. I think it's gonna be a good discussion tonight, man. It's gonna be a good discussion. Sure. Cole Martin, you said, Tony, you know, in his that they are pending, waiting to say something self-righteously. For sure. John says 12:24 p.m. in D-Town. For sure. For sure. Oh man. So we almost at the yard, man. The clock out. We almost there. You're almost there. G Swole said, how do you stay calm when they cut you off like that van driver? When I be going off, God forgive me. I mean, in the first video, before we got cut off, somebody, you know, they semi-cut me off from the right, you know? I mean, it's all about staying calm, man. And you'll be more responsible than a normal person at the end of the day. Coming to an area where the internet messes, I'll check y'all out later. Lord willing. You know what I mean? So I think everybody in to the lives. God bless to everybody out there as I sign off. All right? Peace.